Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine heart-to-heart messages. We're going to use this deck to connect with their heart, their soul, what they want you to know from deep within them. And we're going to connect with the naked truth to connect with their ego, their lower self, more things they're going through in the physical world. This could also connect with their problems and their struggles. So let's see what's going on, what they want you to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So what do they want to say to you today? What do they want to say to you today from their heart and their soul? What's going on with them? I still feel there's a few more messages. What else do they want you to know? There we go. Okay. And what do they want to say to you? What do they want you to know? What are they struggling with? They're watching you. Wow, look at this first of all. I'm going to start with these ones. So, stalker alert, I check up on you often. So if you've been thinking, I'm sure they're watching me, I can feel it, I can sense it, I know it. Perhaps you've even noticed that someone is watching you. They are. They're saying, I am your stalker, I am watching you, I check up on you often. Now, I don't feel this is in a creepy way. It's in a I love you, I want you, I desire you, I'm thinking of you way. It's because they can't get enough of your energy. They're feeling you. They're thinking about you. They're curious. What are you doing? What are you up to? They're trying to gain information, especially when they're preparing to reach out. So this can also be a huge sign that they are planning their next move because they're working out what to do. And when they're working out what to do, they start gaining access to you in some way or wanting access to you in some way. So starting to work out what you're doing, where you are, to try and move forward. And they may be pretending like they're not doing this as well. They may be pretending like they don't care. They may be acting indifferent. They may be sharing things on social media like everything's wonderful or acting like everything's okay in their life. And they're saying, I pretend like I don't care. I pretend like I'm okay, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. That's why they're stalking you, watching you. So I feel they're definitely watching you right now. They've got their eye on you. They're thinking about you. They're curious about you. They're working out what to do. And this can also be a huge sign that they are gaining the courage right now to do something because they may not feel that they're quite ready because they're watching instead. They're in this watching and waiting, working it out, processing. But they're saying, if I'm acting like I don't care about you, if I'm acting indifferent, if I seem distant or cool or a bit cruel, that's not true. I'm wearing a mask. It's not the reality. The reality is I'm actually pretty obsessed with you and I'm watching you. Addictions clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. So they may have been addicted to a substance or a situation or an experience that kept them stuck and it clouded their vision. They maybe have been around people that clouded their vision by telling lies to their soul, telling them things that weren't true, keeping them stuck. And they're saying, now I'm seeing clearly, I'm trying to get my life together. So some of them are watching you until they are strong enough to make a change. So they're watching you and they're thinking, well, if I reach out to you, what can I possibly give to you right now? Am I in the energy of change? Have I changed? If I come to you, is it going to remain in the same cycle? So they're actually looking at their life thinking, I need to get my life together so I have a clear vision of how to move forward. So the things that maybe affected them in the past, karmic people, karmic things that caused a problem, even addictions, they are dealing with those things to be free from that. So I feel if your person, for example, has got an addiction, the motorbike there as well. So this could even be being addicted to running or moving away, speeding off. If they've been addicted to those things, that's clouded their vision. It's kept them stuck. They're now releasing that. But what I'm feeling is as well, if your person's got an addiction, like if they're addicted to alcohol or substances or toxic things, they are releasing those things. So they could be in recovery, they could be in rehab, they could be getting professional help. They're saying all of that clouded my vision. It kept me stuck. And now I'm trying to get unstuck by getting my life together. So I feel they're watching you for this reason. And they may also be watching you glow up in your life. Maybe they've seen you release an addiction in your life or release something in your life. Or maybe you've been talking about it somewhere. So maybe you've shared something on your social media, whether it's through video or a post or in some way, and you're showing how healed you are, how in tune with things you are, that you're moving forward in some way, and that's actually very inspiring to them. And they may be also watching things as well that are helping them to get their life together. So they could be watching things that are very inspiring. They could be watching self-help videos on YouTube. They could be reading things on social media that are inspiring to them. So I feel this is also very much about them getting the life together. I feel they're growing up. You're glowing up, and because of that, they are growing up. So you keep doing whatever it is that you're doing because it's helping them to actually take control of their life and get their life together. But they're definitely watching you. So right now I feel this is more about a waiting process, a waiting game. If you're thinking, are they going to reach out to me? Are they going to take action? It's more right now that they are actually planning what to do and getting their life in order, and then they're going to take action. So it could be a delayed action here. The grass wasn't greener, I regret my actions, I'm a fool. So they were also saying the grass was not greener on the other side. So if they are in a karmic situation, if they left you for something else or someone else, it wasn't greener over there. They're saying it was a fool, I was a fool, I regret my actions. So if they perhaps, and it's never, remember, about choosing between you and someone else or you and something else. It's always the fact that they haven't yet chosen themselves. And it's so important to get that over. But if you feel like they chose someone over you, or they left you behind, or you felt like an option, or they ended up somewhere else when perhaps they said they were going to be with you, whatever they did to hurt you, they regret that. The vision was clouded. They weren't seeing things clearly. That's how they see it. They see like, I wasn't seeing things clearly. I was addicted to other things, my own fear, my own struggle, material things, comfort zone, and I feel like a fool. I'm a fool for acting that way, for doing those things. I regret my actions. I need you to know the grass wasn't greener. They give me fear, and that brings fear up in them. And I feel that I'm a fool is also the energy they're in, where they want to take a move. They want to take action. They give me fear around this. I'm a fool. I want to make it right. I want to make up to you. I want to take a leap of faith. So think about the fool in the tarot. It's about taking a risk, a leap of faith. So they now know that that's what they need to do. They've got to come forward to you and take a risk, because if they don't, they're going to lose you for good, because you may actually feel like for them, they don't care about you because they're acting that way, or they're acting like the grass is greener where they are because they're posting all that on social media. And they're saying to you, no, I regret everything I did. The grass wasn't greener. I'm acting like I don't care, but what I do, I'm watching you and I'm working out what to do. I'm getting my life together. And they know they need to do that to show up the right way. I miss you so much, I'd secretly check you out so I can know how you're doing and what you're up to. So again, mirrored energy. So they're saying, stalker alert, I check up on you often, and either validating it. I miss you so much, that's why they're watching you. I'll secretly check you out so I can know how you're doing and what you're up to. So they're watching you, what you're doing, what you're up to, who you're doing it with, where are you, what have you got going on. And many of them, like I say, see you glowing up, and that's making them stand up and grow. I miss seeing your beautiful face and just being with you. So they're also watching you because they miss seeing your face. They love the way you look, your smile, your eyes, your face, everything about you. It lights them up inside just being with you. Their energy. So if they can't physically be around you or with you because they're doing whatever they're doing, connecting with you by looking at a photo of you or watching a video of you or reading a post about what you've been up to or looking at you from afar, that's actually giving them something. Now, it's not completing them, it's not satisfying them, it's not going to keep them fulfilled for long, but it takes the edge off. It's like if you have a drink, I suppose, and it takes the edge off, or if you're having something done, perhaps you're having a tooth out and you have anaesthetic, it takes the edge off. It takes the edge off, looking at you as a little bit of an anaesthetic, but it's not going to get to the root of the problem. Life is not easy without you. I miss you more than I ever imagined I would. So they really are missing you right now. And that's why they're watching. They want to reach out. They want to take action. But I feel so many of them want to actually be able to come forward with a real offer for you. A real concrete plan in place. Saying, I'm not going to just say I'm going to do this. I'm going to act on it. I'm going to put my actions into, my words into actions. I'm going to put my actions into a plan. So life is not easy without you. So if they've been saying, oh yeah, everything's great here, it isn't. Their life is a struggle right now without you. They're missing you more than they ever imagined they would. So maybe they thought, oh, I'll just go back to how things were. It can't go back. And I speak about that in the early reading in detail today. It can't go back. Some of them are worried that you're moving on. That's why I was guided to do a single pick-a-pile reading earlier, because some of you are actually thinking about that, thinking about dating others, or is there other options out there for me? Because perhaps you just think, I've waited too long, I've had enough of all the BS, I've had enough of the way it is. And they're also fearing that too, feeling it and fearing it. I'm not who I was before. I'm going through significant changes at this time. So if you're seeing dragonflies, 555, maybe you're seeing a stag, it's all a sign of their transformation. They're saying, I'm not the person I used to be. I'm not the person I was. I'm changing. It will always be you for me, always. They know that. It doesn't matter how long it's been, what's gone on. They will always love you, and they will always want you, and it will always be you, no matter who else comes along. Our journey is protected and guided from above. So this has come out to remind you of that. God's got your back. So when the time is right, they'll reach out. When the time is right, you'll be together when the time is right. So just know this, if nothing's happening right now, it's because it's not meant to. God is watching over you. He knows the exact right time for your journey to move forward in the exact right way. You may also see 444, rainbows, all a sign that your journey is protected. You and I are forever. And you might be thinking, well, if we're forever, why aren't we together now? And it's because God knows that your masculine is still getting their life in order. They're still changing certain things. They're still leveling up for you. And you may well still be leveling up for them in your own way by healing your own triggers and wounds. It's insane how much I miss you. So it's driving them crazy. They're in their own head. They're overthinking. It's driving them mad. They won't be able to stay away for long. So the energy I'm feeling today is it's more a watching than a doing. It's more a watching than an actually reaching out. But they are planning at this time how to change, what to change, how to make a movement towards you. They're curious about you, so finding out what you're doing. So I wouldn't be surprised if they could make a mistake. And it's never a mistake. It's always something that is meant to happen. But they could be scrolling down and perhaps they click on a like of your picture. They don't mean to do it perhaps, and then they panic and delete it. So if anything like that happens, just recognise they're afraid of you seeing that they are watching you. Or they may be watching you in secret. So for example, they may be watching you if they are with someone else, with a karmic partner. That's why we got the grass is not greener there. They may be there with someone else, but they're watching you, and they may also be doing that secretly as well. So they may also be waiting for the right time to reach out, the right time to move forward. So maybe waiting until they're alone, or until there's less pressure or less distractions, or until they've actually walked away from that for good. But whenever's going on, they are watching you, stalking you, because they are going insane without you. They're missing you, and they are obviously so in love with you. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.